Last week, Reggie was eliminated at Tribal Council, and a hidden immunity idol was introduced into the game for the first player to guess the meaning of the tribe names. With Nozama in total disarray, they didn't have much to say to each other, but they had a lot to say.
I did not know that Chet was going to come through. I didn't. I really did not. But he did. Our boy Chet, he came through in a pinch.
I don't feel good about it. To be honest, I feel pretty crappy. I guess I did what I had to do.
I think it would be best if I murdered most of the people on the show. Although it might be difficult because I cannot currently leave my house.
I don't think she knows. How could she know?
Well, now I know that Chet is a huge liar.
I just went from alliance with 2 people, a weak alliance with 2 people, to a strong alliance with 2 people.
Chet stands to gain a lot from remaining in this alliance. I think he doesn't like Hannah, and I think Georgia and I are very excited to honor that.
I think that new alliance can come crumbling down at any second.
And Hannah's the only one I have to worry about now. At least until the dynamic changes again.
I'm gonna keep winning all of the immunity challenges so they have no choice but to turn on each other.
Not to be outdone, the Xilften tribe members also had a lot to say when they got away from their tribe mates.
I haven't felt that nervous since my last blood sugar check.
It was interesting to see how many people hated each other.
Lord, women with their opinions and shit. Come on, calm down.
I got who I want voted off.
It had to either be Keys or Kyrie.
They got whatever they wanted.
I'm playing a game of manipulation.
Well, this game's all about alliances.
There's a lot of infighting.
I'm planning on having alliances with everybody.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some new alliances.
Multiple alliances with all 5 of my teammates, and that's right. The Lord Jesus Christ, teammate number 5.
That Julia, A, she likes Jesus, and I do too, and B, she got some long flowing hair like Mary Magdalene had.
These are all very homely folk.
Jared Jones gets a Bible heart on when you talking about a whore with long hair. And that Julia looks like she's kind of hoary with some long hair. And Jerry can work with that.
Jerry Jones is a rotten scoundrel.
I mean, no disrespect to women. They're worthless. It's fine.
I'll keep him on this team as long as I need his services.
The ends justify the means, am I right?
It is what it is. It be like that sometimes.
Jerry doesn't hate women. What I don't appreciate is a woman that comes in and has an opinion.
Now, here's the thing that's interesting is that I can almost put money on it that she voted for Jerry Jones. So that means there's one vote that's out there that went my direction. And now it's just a matter of trying to figure out who it was.
As per usual, for the immunity challenge, the teams were brought into separate group chats.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I don't want to talk to any of you fucking liars.
Oh, Hannah. It's part of the game, girl.
Yeah, well, it's no more Mrs. Nice Hannah. I'm about to get real with all of y'all.
Glad to see that, Hannah. Finally, you're showing your teeth a little bit.
The old Hannah, she was all about fading into the background. The new Hannah's here to fuck shit up.
I'm shaking in my boots.
We got some tree email. Why don't you guys shut the fuck up and read it? I can't read.
Oh, look at here. We got a tree email.
You got a tree email.
You gonna read it, Keys, or you'd like me to read it?
Yeah, I'll take we know you're all tired, but the show must go on. When you get back on stage, we'll test all your bonds. A clever person must too the guesser be, for they could cause their dream to go on a winning spree.
That's not the right word, Keys.
What did I say?
Dream.
I said dream.
It's team. It's a T.
Shit. What did I say dream at? A clever person too must be the guesser be. for they could cause their team to go on a winning streak. And they will be you know what, guys? Hey, take it over, Julia.
All right. A reading from the tree email of the Lord.
We know y'all are tired, but the show must go on. When you get on stage, we'll test all your bonds.
A clever person must too the guesser be, for they could cause their team to go on a winning spree.
Then they will surely be footloose and fancy-free.
For the winning tribe will be granted immunity. Thanks be to God.
Thanks, Julia. You saved the day.
Yeah, if it's a reading immunity challenge, I would suggest we don't go with keys.
What does that even mean?
I guess so. It's all like musical references, but it says that there's a guesser. Do you have to guess musicals based on music?
That could be it.
I hope we have to make our own version of Footloose starring Kevin Bacon.
Test all your bonds, though.
I don't see any bonds here.
Maybe it's James Bond trivia.
Who is he? Is he one of the popes?
Yeah, practically.
Oh, look who just dropped in.
I heard my name 3 times.
Dr. Blowbang.
We're trying to decide what Footloose means.
I think that's a detergent. Footloose for whites.
Or maybe it's about chemistry. Test all your bonds. Covalent, ionic.
I think it's going to be an episode of The Masked Singer.
Oh, we're going to have to put on a show.
Is that the hint we got? Footloose?
Well, there's some other words in there. Keys didn't do so good at reading. But
nah, man, you missed it. It was terrible.
I would love to hear your voice.
It's too late. Here comes Poopsty.
Who?
Jeff Poopst. What's up, Poopst?
I'm Jeff Poops. Welcome to your new team's first Team Immunity Challenge. Teams will go head to head in the Battle of Charades. Charades is a parlor game or party word guessing game. Originally, the game was a dramatic form of literary charades. A single person would act out each syllable of a word or phrase in order, followed by the whole phrase together. A variant was to have teams who acted scenes out together while the others guessed. Today, it is common to require the actors to mime their hints, and visual puns were and remain common. A charade was a form of literary riddle popularized in France, where each syllable of the answer was described enigmatically as a separate similarly described.
It's a fungus. Footloose is a genital fungus, I remember.
The term charade was borrowed into English from French in the second half of the 18th century. The answers were sometimes printed on the reverse of a fan, suggesting that they were a flirting device used by a young woman to tease her beau. Citation needed. One charade.
Are you literally reading from Wikipedia right now? Are you going to read the whole goddamn article?
Goes as
You don't even have citations for all this nonsense you're saying?
You're just reading Wikipedia.
When my first is a task to a young girl or spirit, and my second confines her to finish the piece, how hard is her fate? But how great is her merit, if by taking my whole,
she just rub it in Keys' face right now.
Hey, you know I can't read, man. I'm dyslexic, man.
The answer was hemlock. The answer is hemlock. All right, Xilften, you will compete in a game of charades. Each team will have 1 minute to select someone to act out a list of 5 quarantine-related words or phrases. If you're having trouble with a word or phrase, you may signal to your team non-verbally to skip to the next word. The first team to successfully guess 3 words will win immunity.
So this is for the whole team to get immunity?
The whole team receives immunity.
That includes you, Hannah.
Don't care.
Do you need me to reread the definition of charades?
No, don't do it. I can read Wikipedia myself.
Who's gonna do the charading?
You have 1 minute to decide and strategize. The time begins now.
Can I do it?
Sure, I reckon I don't have a problem with that.
I think
yeah,
you guys would
I think-
all be equally terrible at this.
Hannah's not gonna do it. You okay with Mary J?
Yeah, Mary J. I hope you can do it. I'm sure you will. You're a real sour sport. You went from boring to bitch and like 0 to 60.
Jeff, I think we're good.
Who have you selected?
Mary J is gonna be our charader.
It should be somebody with a face.
I agree. I think there's a handicap that I would have to work around.
We might also want somebody who can read.
Oh, come on now. That's not fair.
How you feeling about this, Jerry?
Well, I get real nervous under pressure, but if I have to, I'll do it.
Keys, you want to do it?
I'll do it.
He's sprightly. I like him.
It's not a spelling bee. He ought to be all right.
I think God gave me guessing gifts.
Keys,
And
have you been selected?
that's what it seems like.
You will be messaged on Facebook the list of words that you will have to act out. Some are phrases, some are words. We will mute you just in case.
Our tribe names are Amazon and Netflix spelled backwards.
That's pretty
He's
cool.
cracked the code.
Smarter than I look.
Not very.
Seems a couple people might have underestimated me.
Maybe.
All right, how long do I got?
As long as it takes to get the 3, I believe.
That's correct. Julia is with it. She is old, but she is wise.
It's about getting there quickly, kind of like the bedroom.
Yeah, I like the way you think.
You're too old to be talking that way. Are you ready, Keys? Mary J, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I got one. I got my word.
All right. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Arm, vein, intravenous,
Injecting drug.
Heroin.
injecting
Shooting up.
bleach,
Shooting up.
Injecting bleach.
Injecting disinfectant.
Ding, 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 ding. That's 1.
Toilet. Oh,
Masturbation.
lotion.
Masturbation. Jerking off.
Internet porn. Look at it. Porn.
Pornography.
Oh,
Surfing porn. Pornhub.
Pornhub was right.
Call me, Zoom, call dinner eating, call me,
Calling food. Getting food for delivery.
delivery, drive through,
Curbside.
curbside pickup,
Takeout.
takeout.
Ding, 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 ding. That's 2.
Two thumbs up. Roger Ebert.
He's getting ready.
Believe me.
Making a phone call. Ordering takeout.
Delivery
Ordering
food. Domino's.
Gary.
Takeout was correct.
Snacks, Zoom, email, working from home,
Writing.
Yeah.
That's 3. That is a good round.
He's drinking.
Wow.
Day drinking. Drinking a beer.
Alcoholism.
5 o'clock. Happy hour.
Somewhere.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
5 o'clock somewhere. Morning coffee. Breakfast. Breakfast time.
Brunch.
Last call.
It's Miller time.
Double fisted.
Double fisting.
Drinking problem.
Drinking
Hammer
watch.
time.
Drink watch.
You want to skip?
Drink and watch can. Don't drink and drive.
Sobriety.
Last call.
Struggling with this one.
Alcoholism.
Hey.
He's skipping. He's skipping.
Skip it.
Hurry the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Graffiti.
Lysol.
Disinfect.
Here.
Sounds
Text.
like. Sounds like.
Oh, spray painting, graffiti, spray painting, your tag. Reading your palm? Reading your palm?
Lysol.
Disinfecting.
Lysol.
Lysol.
Oh, geez, heroin. Oh, injection.
That's it. That's 3. that is it for the challenge.
We're done. We did it, y'all. We
You
won.
completed it.
Oh.
Cool.
Let me find out the time. Congratulations,
Mary Jane.
Ozama. You completed the challenge in 42.55 seconds. A very respectable time.
I'm shocked that these fucking idiots figured it out.
Hannah, I think that you got at least one.
Yeah, I carried this team. My fucking back hurts.
You're
Great
so
job, Hannah.
Your time was 2:52. Unfortunately, Nozama got it in 44 seconds.
Damn.
You have lost the challenge. You will be going to Tribal Council.
Damn.
Sorry about your loss. Keys, you did an okay job. Nozama wins immunity.
Woo! Love it.
Nozama, you're safe from Tribal Council tonight.
I'm really proud of all of the work that I did during this week's immunity challenge. I'm not very scared about my position on this team. I feel like I brought it.
What was the one that we didn't play?
It was binge drinking. I couldn't.
Damn.
What does a watch have to do with binge drinking?
I was just trying to be like time, like
For a long-
drinking,
yes,
continuous drinking.
Time interval.
Like, you know, I was trying to get, I didn't know how to fucking do binge.
I didn't know how I would do binge either. I'd have no idea.
Yeah, my
Good
fault.
attempt.
That's not me.
Fine.
Pointing at his watch for binge drinking. What the fuck?
Red
Well.
team will see you at immunity. Or Tribal Council.
44 seconds? I don't know how much of that was my fault, and I don't know how much of it was my teammates' fault.
During the challenge, Hannah correctly guessed the meaning of the tribe names, meaning she won the hidden immunity idol. I invited her to a private chat to give her the good news. Hannah, how's it going?
Pretty good. Am I in trouble for being too mean?
Do you know why I invited you in here?
Did I get kicked out?
No, Hannah, quite the opposite. At the beginning of the game, us producers decided to hide a hidden immunity idol in the game. The first person to guess the name of the tribe, the true meaning of the names of the tribes, would receive the hidden immunity idol.
Fuck yes.
Hannah, you correctly guessed the name of our tribes were Netflix and Amazon backwards.
It wasn't that hard to figure out.
Well, you've won a hidden immunity idol. The way it works is that you can play this after the vote at any tribal council up until there are 4 people remaining, and it will void any votes that have been cast with your name on it.
This is perfect timing because I'm pretty sure all these other fucking nerds want me gone.
You can use it however you like, whenever you like. Hang on to it, use it immediately. It's up to you. It's yours now. So, congratulations.
Thank you, Poops. I feel like this is probably the only time I've enjoyed talking to you.
I will take that both ways. I'm not sure how to take it, but I'll process it and bury it deep inside and come back tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna go celebrate by internet catfishing my grandma.
Hello. It's good to be on time.
Hey, Dr. Blowbang, that's the first. Hey, even a broke clock is right 2 times a day. So
Thank you. That's what my family always says. That's on our crest.
a broke clock.
I think you said blobe clock, like blow bang. A blobe clock is right twice a day. Careful how you say it. Don't say blowcock.
Look at me. I'm Julia Blowblang.
Shooting disapproving looks with my torso.
Hey, I'm Keys Blowbang.
Oh, hey, y'all, I can do that too. Look, I'm an asshole.
For a while, it was sweet before someone said asshole.
Nah, that was me that said it, but I think we all give you credit for being on time today.
Thank you.
Today, though, he did that. The emphasis on today specifically.
I mean, it's real hard to get a cummerbund on, so I can imagine that makes it run a little bit behind.
You know it hasn't been on time since 1947? My period. Exactly.
Yeah.
What'd you do today, Keys? Did you practice your reading?
Hey, listen, guys. Yesterday was a bad day for me. What happened when you called me out on the dream and the team? I just lost it from there.
It didn't really go downhill. I'm not gonna lie to you. It didn't start strong, neither. Listen, I can't spell, so I can't say much.
I'd like to revisit Mr. Keys' choice to point at his watch.
For binge.
For binge drinking.
When you binge, there's a length of time.
No.
That's the whole point of binge drinking. Is you just drink a lot.
I thought that we were going to go through all of them, so I didn't really get the idea that I should have picked the 3 best ones that I would have been able to get across to you guys. Can I make mention that even though I decided to step up and do the challenge, I don't think that any one of us would have beat 44 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Not with that attitude. You seem to have quit.
No, this is the best team.
Then why say we couldn't Then why say we couldn't beat 44 seconds? Why say that then? That's a quitter's mentality.
I'm just saying that I think with the time that we had against us, as far as what the other team got, I'm not sure if any one of us would have been able to beat that.
You got to open up the good book. You've got to read the word of the Lord. The minute you stop believing in yourself is the minute that Jesus stops believing in you. And if you don't have him in your heart all times in faith, you will fail. He'll walk with you on the beach with footprints, but you got to believe he's there.
You remember when Jesus walked on water?
I sure do.
He was playing charades. Walk on water was the phrase he had to reenact.
All right, here's the thing. Let's play a game. Fellas. All right.
It's not charades, because
we're gonna play charades.
Referring to us as fellas. I'm a lady.
Listen, I think if you guys and the lady are so good at this, binge drinking was my big fault. I mean, can y'all do a binge drinking charade?
Binge drinking was my father's big fault. There's no use gazing down at the past like this.
Guys, here's the thing about it, man, is that I'm the one that's on the outside looking in. I'm the one that ultimately cost us. But I promise you, and I'm here to win. I'm a winner. We're gonna win this thing. I hope that last night was not something that you hang your hat on and say, Keys is just a big failure overall, because it's not true.
Well, if it's not going to be you going home, who is supposed to go home? Somebody got to go.
Yeah, somebody's got to go.
Right. So who's it supposed to be?
Jerry Jones, you're still the new kid on the block. So Julia, Dr. Blowbang, I'm a huge fan of y'all's. I got much Red Team love for y'all. We're a trio, and I really feel like if you guys want to win this, I feel like Jerry's probably not the best one to get this happening.
Well, that hurts me because you picked me, Keys, but I picked Jerry for this one, so I'm in a big conundrum.
Nah, you can't. Nah, man, ever since you've been here, Jerry Jones, you've been here and you've been cussing and fussing at everybody. You and Julia and Dr. Blowbang, I want you to pay attention to this. You see how they're all lovey-dovey. If you kick me off, you better believe that Julia and Jerry Jones are gonna go against you next immunity challenge, and they're gonna kick you off.
Are you drinking urine?
I was wondering the same thing. That wine is real dark.
It's like it came from a dehydrated grape.
Wherever it came from, its kidneys is fucked up. I know that. It's not supposed to be that brown. You see that? That's pure moonshine. That's the color of what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to look like piss.
Guys, we're supposed to be a team.
Well, he's rude.
Hello, Xilften. Welcome to Tribal Council. I've relit each one of your teeny candles, and I have cleaned up from my wax mishap. These teeny candles get hot. I will use this spoon tonight to extinguish one of your teeny candles depending on the vote. The tribe's dwindling. You have to vote yet another person out of your tribe tonight. Has it been a hard decision?
Yes, I've wrestled with it.
I've been praying on it real hard since last night. I'm real worried.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Seems that you stepped up to the plate, but lost. Does that worry you?
Yeah, it worries me a little bit. You know, it was hard to beat what the other team had did, 44 seconds. You know, that was very hard. That was tough. But I just hope that I'm not judged off of just the game last night.
You had a hard time reading.
I just got high before I jumped on.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Drugs?
This sounds like the team just found out.
Listen, no, it's not even like that. It's just quarantine, man. It's quarantine's got me doing things I don't do all the time, like having glasses of wine or something.
Or reading.
That does just look straight up like piss. I can't. What is wrong with that wine you are drinking?
There's nothing wrong with this wine. Look at this wine. It's Pinot Grigio.
How long has that been in the refrigerator?
I just got it the other day. Man, listen. I'm sorry. Would you go to goddamn Martha's Vineyard?
Don't take the Lord's name in vain while you're drinking your own body piss. Nasty.
There seems to be some tribal divisions. Blowbang, it seems you're a wild card here.
But I'm a wild card? In what way? I feel like I've been consistent. I've showed a consistent part of my body anytime I've stepped up to the plate for an immunity challenge for the team, whether or not it's Red or Xilften. I've secured the immunity for the team.
What I mean is you seem to be trying to play both sides. That could hurt you down the line, don't you think? The other thing is that you're pretty consistently late.
Mm-hmm.
Does that bother your teammates? Do you think that puts you in danger tonight?
Potentially, I don't think it's a good thing. I mean, I'm not late for no reason. I've got blowbang stuff to do. Like blowbang and
I'll be honest, blowbang, Doc, it doesn't bother me, not even a little bit.
Says the other person who's chronically late.
I wasn't late. I've not been late. Check the
Check through
records.
your messages from last night.
What happened last night?
So there seems to be a
You
division.
were late because you were busy getting high, because you're a drug addict and you need help.
Juliet, don't do that to me. I think talk is cheap. I think it's time to move on. Let's get this popping.
Keys, I'll let you know if I had a vote where it would be going. With that, let's get to the vote.
Jerry Jones, you're still the new kid on the block.
I don't want to vote anybody off, but out of all the people, he's been the rudest to me.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes.
Okay.
First vote. Keys. Second vote. Keys. Third vote.
Good.
Jerry. That's 2 vote Keys, 1 vote Jerry. Final vote. Jerry.
Ooh.
Oh!
Tie. In the event of a tie, the 2 people in the tie will not vote. The other 2 will vote for either Keys or Jerry. And in the event of another tie, we will have to choose a number 1 through 10. You'd all be at risk. So,
Oh shit.
Oh my lands.
Red team OGs. Juliet, Dr. Blowbang, I got y'all's back.
with that, we will vote again.
Keys is still the right vote for the future of this team.
If last vote was the hardest decision I've ever had to make, this is the easiest.
I'll read the votes. The first vote. Keys Louise. The second vote. And next person voted out. Keys Louise.
No! Ah! Got the blow thing happy to turn on me like that.
Keys, please take this opportunity to get your addiction under control.
Shut the hell up, Julia.
I will now extinguish your
I used to work in that lunchroom cafeteria.
Yeah, I can tell you served me fucking square pizzas when I was 12.
I will extinguish your teeny candle with this spoon.
No, not the crack spoon. Oh, Jesus. I knew it was going to be me. But I really think that Blowbang's going to have it the next week, man. I think he's going to be the next one off.
Next week on Survivor. Our survivors get some shocking news.
Oh my god.
My God.
And then, our biggest twist yet.
What the hell? Where did that come
That
from?
is not right.
All this and more next week on Survivor.